Hi, my name is Erin Shook, and for this presentation, I will be taking on the role of a digital marketing specialist presenting to the Chief Marketing Officer of Starbucks. I will be sharing a digital media plan that Starbucks can leverage to increase their online presence as well as drive sales. Our agenda is to briefly go over our competitors, internal strengths, and external opportunities. We will then discuss a digital marketing strategy, the goals and objectives, an action plan, as well as digital campaigns. We will end by discussing a budget to show that this is a feasible addition to Starbucks' strategy. Our competitors that we have chosen are ideal for our analysis because they are all present within the coffee sphere. Do note that all of the tools that everyone is present on will not be able to be discussed in this presentation, but they are further explored within the digital media plan that will be provided at the end of this presentation. So our first competitor is Dunkin'. Dunkin' has various forms of owned, paid, and earned media. The specific owned media that I want to highlight is the application. Dunkin' has a loyalty program similar to Starbucks where users receive a reward after so many points are earned. Uniquely to Dunkin' is that they have offers that stand alone within the application that don't require a user to make a purchase to earn. So it encourages users to download it in order to leverage this deal. In their paid media, the second column, Dunkin' is able to target specific parts of the world that would be ideal for whatever product they're marketing. So in this instance, something that they are able to leverage is by not using facial features and using a more general photograph allows individuals seeing this ad to imagine themselves in this situation. So this allows users to see themselves eating the sandwich, which can help drive sales. Finally, Dunkin' gets earned media, in this case on YouTube, about their Dunkin' fries, which allows them to kind of pad their editorial calendar if they're ever light and allows the brand to further reach more users as they're able to get more general comments about their products rather than relying on themselves to only push out information. Our next competitor is McDonald's. McDonald's is unique because they are not a coffee exclusive brand, but within the past year, they've greatly improved their digital presence within the McCafe beverage. So McDonald's does have many more likes on Facebook with 78 million than Dunkin' or Caribou or Starbucks, but they are able to use this information in order to drive sales within their coffee line. So with McDonald's owned media, their application, it's not specific to coffee, but it does allow users to, take advantage of coming in for a quick snack and also add on a coffee beverage with a certain reward that sits within the application. So like Dunkin', you don't have to make a purchase in order to reap the benefits of having this application. Their paid media for their coffee line is very demographic specific. In this case, when they're advertising to Trinidad, they focus on using that ad in the certain language that they're targeting. And of course, they have earned media, getting feedback from those consumers that are becoming more brand advocates. Next, we will explore Caribou Coffee. Caribou Coffee was originally founded in Minnesota, so it's definitely more present in the northern states, but not every state, interestingly. They are still a great competitor of Starbucks because those who are Caribou advocates rely on this brand and they are very loyal. Caribou's owned media is probably the most impressive. They are specific to the user, including their name, as well as when I accessed this app at 10:40 at night, they were specific to where it was located and acknowledged that it was late at night. This allows users to feel more connected to the brand, and it shows that Caribou is more focused on building relationships than reaching more people, since they do only have 500,000 likes on Facebook. Their paid media is very important because they are not located in every state. So they are very specific with who they target to make sure that they're not wasting their digital budget. And finally, they have earned media, but not as much as the other brands since they are smaller. Something that Starbucks does well is include the user's name on their application, as well as have great reach within their application use. Overall, they receive more transactions than Apple Pay and Google Pay, which is super impressive even though the app did come out before the other two. We can see that it is still always projected to be above the others with users. So that is something that Starbucks has unique to them that they can definitely leverage. We also see here examples of our paid and earned media, showing that we are compatible and competing with those competitors that we discussed earlier. Some opportunities that Starbucks can leverage are notifications, because our notifications are very general, as we can see here. Just happy hour is today at 3 p.m. We already know the user's name, which we saw in the previous slide, so why not include that in these notifications? We can also include user profiles, which will allow users to implement their specific orders or their dietary restrictions, which could further customize those notifications. Finally, because Starbucks allows users to tip or view their receipt after they make an in-app purchase, why not include a feature that allows them to rate and review their product that they purchased? This allows users who are just shopping through the app to decide what they want to read feedback from real customers that actually purchased the product. This also allows Starbucks to interact with those who give it a 1-star rating to see if they can rectify the situation before they take to social media or a more public sphere. They can also include a chat with us feature, which allows the brand to better manage their reputation. Again, that they can go ahead and reach out to those who are dissatisfied before they take it to the public. So our digital marketing strategy has 3 objectives. The first is to increase engagement on Twitter and Instagram by 20%. The second is to have 50% of application users with a completed user profile within the first 6 months of the update launch. The third objective is to develop an algorithm to individualize customer notifications to increase the open rate of them by 30% within the first 6 months. Our first campaign to go ahead and accomplish our first objective of increasing engagement can be called the Best UGC Contest, or User Generated Content Contest. It'll run from November 1st to January 31st of the next year, which is when the holiday drinks come out with Starbucks. It's mirrored from Reese's Most Outrageous Fans campaign, which calls for people to go ahead and show how they're using the product. So in this case, we will ask users to share content that shows users integrating Starbucks with their holiday plans. They will use the hashtag Holidays with Starbucks, and it will increase engagement on Instagram and Twitter, as the hashtag will be trending as users need to use it in order to enter the contest. So we can see here an example post that a user might use that shows that they are enjoying these beverages with their actual, coworkers. And that will help drive sales as people want to go ahead and purchase them in order to enter the contest, as well as they see people having fun with the beverage, and then they want to try it as well. Our second campaign is to include user profiles and custom notifications. It'll begin in early 2019 with an app update and allow users to go ahead and create those user profiles we discussed earlier. They can choose a specific restaurant as well as specific beverages that they enjoy. This will allow us to customize notifications. So for instance, when Starbucks comes out with the new vegan protein blended drink, they're able to target those users who are vegan and allow a more customized notification to go out. This reduces the number of people who opt out of our notifications and allow us to be more specific with how we target our customers. We are then able to gather more data as users will go ahead and add in their own information. We also then will have the potential to increase updates with the app with those rating and reviews and chat feature that we discussed earlier. Both of these campaigns are feasible for Starbucks and are well within our budget. The Best UGC contest will have a $100,000 budget in order to go towards sponsored digital advertisement on Facebook and Twitter, in order to encourage people to use the hashtag and give examples about the rules and how to enter. We can also use sponsored content like BuzzFeed and encourage people through listicles to go ahead and enter a contest. Finally, the user profiles and customers notification campaign is a little bit more expensive at $1 million, but that also goes towards the application creation, and then it will go ahead and take into consideration sponsored digital advertisements, as people will be encouraged to add information to their Starbucks profile. We can go ahead and sponsor YouTube videos showing celebrities actually integrating with how they were able to get a more targeted drink that was preferred to them by Starbucks because of the information that we've gathered. So all in all, this is the plan that we have for Starbucks. More information can be found in the written document that you can see in a little bit. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask. Thank you very much, and have a great day.